Step in this ring, we go toe for toe, toe for toe. Tough in the environment, round for round, blow for blow, blow. So one that mind of all that storm rain, sitting slow. Cap on my back like a medic, been ready for war. H.O.K on the front line, ready to go. We done wrong with the jungle, climb out the snow. We don't deal with the foes, can't trust them. Them boys throwing signs, but they ain't saying nothing. I see my bread on my sleep, and when I wake from it, it's about to go down up in the street. We bout this shit, something. Sitting on my feet, cause I'm a man on the legs, running. Welcome to the H.O.K, we like the wind coming. No, we don't slide with the snakes, look away from us. Get them your last, watch and see this thing gon' take from you. For the babies, get my heart and soul, make a way for 'em. I put my life on the line like I'm big phone. See, in a minute, we in the meetings, I'm Popeye with the bitty. We keep it bottom moving like it's city. I'm right there back and want me, you can get it. I got that here for home like a way. Research, run that badger like a play. Bring it to you like a play. I'm with us, we straight. Step in this ring, we go toe for toe, toe for toe. Toughest environment, round for round, blow for blow, blow. So one that mind of all that storm rain, sitting slow. Cap on my back like a medic, been ready for war. H.O.K on the front line, ready to go. We done wrong with the jungle, climb out the snow. We don't deal with the foes, can't trust them. Them boys throwing signs, but they ain't saying nothing. They say that they ready for what we gon' get in no thing change. They living in nothing, the rope at their bottom, they hollering the gang, can't holding the bang, they killing the bang bang. They can wait for the baby, they living and shit in the same pain. I gotta keep it alive, we clean them up, get them hot, we make a way to the top, yeah. I thank the Father cause he made a way, and all my haters, all stars, they do the fade away. Up from the gossip, the drama, the hate, they to the cheddar. Oh, when they go down, they still hollering thunder. We go to war for them people, I'm talking young and old, toe for toe. Round for round when it's going down, blow for blow. Searched around from high to low, this info got a red dot. Sources in this clip, man, this might just be a headshot. Step in this ring, we go toe for toe, toe for toe. Toughest environment, round for round, blow for blow, blow. So one that mind of all that storm rain, sitting slow. Cap on my back like a medic, been ready for war. H.O.K on the front line, ready to go. We done wrong with the jungle, climb out the snow. We don't deal with the foes, can't trust them. Them boys throwing signs, but they ain't saying nothing.
Real quick, y'all, real quick. You know, the Israelite brothers are a little confused because a lot of them are shocked that I'm even speaking on the issue because, number one, I'm not an Israelite. But what y'all got to understand is I do have brothers who I love and respect and go to for counseling sometime when I need some professional counsel. You know what I'm saying? I go, Captain Tazarayach is the number one brother who I always call and get good advice from. So, you know, no wonder I stand on the shoulders of Yah. You know, that don't mean, oh, he's just, no, I just stand on the shoulders. You know, 1 minute the Israelites bang on me for not, responding or representing the Yah. But then when I do represent them, oh, you ain't this, you ain't that. Y'all crazy, man. Come on, man, I'm learning. But I'm going to say this now. I will never be an Israelite. Captain Tazarayach told you that years ago. I will never be an Israelite. But guess what? What's more important is that I respect it. I respect my Israelite brothers when you are on the right path. I respect it. So understand that. That don't mean I gotta be an Israelite. Just like with the same thing with Moors and these religions. But it don't stop me from banging on the truth. For banging for the truth. Let me correct that. So I stand up for the Most High. If y'all won't do it, I'm going to stand up for the Most High for y'all. And to be honest, on everything. We're gonna get it in, man. We'll get it in this afternoon.
I stand up for y'all, but I don't hear anything. No, he got my back and he won't never change. That's loyalty, that's Lawya. Me from the bottom, me from above them. I stand up for y'all, but I don't everything, everything. No, he got my back and he won't never change, never change. Loyalty, loyalty, it's Lawya. Me from the bottom, me from above. I stand up for y'all, and the spirit in me. They out that black, cause that's some bricks he will be in me. I love that brother with a fan, cause they ain't really friendly. Sleeping on the floor, had nothing, they don't really feel me. Raised them on like he was 10, no, they don't really hit me. Women make me blowin' smoke, it's a chimney. Ain't no dope, don't own it with me. I'm known from blocks to hoods, no need to mention names. Oh yeah, we do this for y'all, but that don't mean anything. If for them babies, they had nothing but a breathe for rain. If for them young ones, they would be, it would raise the pain. I bring that sword from my mouth, we gon' make a change. I stand up for y'all, I won't praise his name. I stand up for y'all, but I don't hear anything. No, he got my back and he won't never change. That's loyalty, that's Lawya. Me from the bottom, we from above them. I stand up for y'all, but I don't everything, everything. No, he got my back and he won't never change, never change. Loyalty, loyalty, that's Lawya. Me from the bottom, we from above them. Stay on my toes and watch my back, I told them never street me. Walk with the spirit, got that word, they can hear it breathing. Don't rub my back, don't grab my fringe, no, I hate that genie. That spirit bird, can I be moving, no, you can't see me. I'm not from this world, you better tell somebody, bro. Full of problems for the dollar, they'll say they buy it. I give for your pain, cause they don't care about it. Walk through that fire for them, like, yeah, I got him, you want it, oh, yeah, I got it. Tell them never, it's too late for them. It just been time, the father, he'll wake you down. I don't wait for them, better wait for them, and not play with them. I stand up for y'all, but I don't hear anything. No, he got my back and he won't never change. That's loyalty, that's Lawya. Me from the bottom, we from above them. I stand up for y'all, but I don't everything, everything. No, he got my back and he won't never change, never change. Loyalty, loyalty, it's Lawya. Me from the bottom, we from above them.
Come on, YouTube. Let my notifications go. Let my notifications go, YouTube. Come on, man. Y'all doing me wrong now, man. I done made millions for y'all on this YouTube stuff. Come on now. YouTube, let my notifications go already. Come on, man. We are live on Saneter Studios. We got 101. We got 101, 103 people in here. And on Saneter, H.O.K. No, on Saneter Studios, we got 86 people. And I have over 180-something thousand subscribers. What does that tell y'all? And then on the H.O.K., we have over 200,000 subscribers. What does that tell y'all? And I only got 103 people, 111. It's climbing up, but it's climbing slow. It's because, you know, they got me marked. They got me marked. So I got to fight through the storm. Now, what I was saying was Captain Tazarayach is a leader of men. Let me first say that. By no means do I go up against the captain. By no means do I try to challenge the captain. Because when it comes to this Bible, I can't fit in his shoes. No way. Hell no. I would be a fool. I learned so much from the captain. All right. So Captain Tazarayach is 100% correct when it comes to leading men. Right. I woke up this morning and I looked at the video and there Captain was right there on my comment board. And I said, damn, Captain responded. Let me see. You know, is another one where Captain says something that was very important. I think it was three joints he responded to. Yeah, let me show this one. This response that my captain put on my comment board. And when I seen this, I said to myself, damn, he is right. You know, I'm not in that community. That don't mean I don't have a a voice or I can't voice my opinion. But the captain is right when it comes to what he said. And he said, this ain't no test. Not is any more judging him. He was already judged. We are holding him accountable for his actions. Yes, I agree. You hold him accountable for his actions. And how dare you compare him to Yahawadah? I agree. Listen, Captain, if I compared the gorilla to Yahawadah, I was wrong, but that was damn near not my intentions, brother. I was just trying to show an example of how Yah was, everybody hated Yah. Not everybody, but a lot of people hated Yahawadah. They hated him. They would spit on him, put nails in him. So by no means am I comparing Gorilla Hebrew to Yahawadah. And if that was taken, I step back off that. I recant that. No, I'm not doing that, brother. Never, Saneter, because you are a brother in the world. I understand what that means. That means I am not of an Israelite. I'm in the world amongst the wicked. But guess what, my brothers, Israelites? So are you. You are also in the world. Where you at? Where you think you at? You are amongst the wickedness. You are amongst the drug dealers. You are amongst the murderers. You are amongst the rapists. You are amongst everything that I am amongst. It's just that you accept the Bible. You accept Israelites. You see? So that don't mean I'm different or anybody is any better than me. But I understand what my captain is talking about. He's saying, I'm not in that community. I don't understand what goes on. I think I do. But that's why Captain is right in what he's saying, because he's a leader of men, and so is Gorilla Hebrew. And Gorilla Hebrew, he's saying, supposed to have a higher standard than that. But sometimes, all I'm trying to say is that we all fall short in the balance, man. Each and every last one of us. And so when you have a brother, let me finish reading. And I understand why you're saying what you're saying, because this is what people in the world do. Okay, yes, he's right on that, because I'm not, like I said, I'm not in that community. So people who is not a part of the Israelite faith and the Israelite community, they're going to see other than what the captain is saying. And he's 100% correct. So I don't want nobody to feel or think that I'm going up against my captain. No way. I would never jeopardize our friendship like that. I got mad love for Captain Tazarayach. Mad love for my brother, who have always been there when I needed him. So I want to say that and put that out there. It's not about me kissing nobody's ass. That's not what it is. I just know how sensitive our people can be. And I'm not calling Captain sensitive, because me and Captain bang all the time. He goes at the Kemet, and he'll let you know. He speaks his mind. But I do understand how sensitive people can be with words when you are in a disagreement with somebody. I'm not in a disagreement with the captain on that. Captain Tazarayach is 100% correct. I am not in the world, nor do I condone sin, especially from a leader. You see that? So he is right. When you are a leader, you're supposed to have a higher standard. You're supposed to be, bigger than what's going on right now. And I understand that. But all I'm trying to say to Captain Tazarayach and to everybody out there, listen to me good. Listen to me good. When the pressure was on Saneter and the people were starting to try to run from Saneter, and the people was trying to poke me in with the polite situation as though I was holding the girl down and letting polite do what he do, when they was all coming at me with that, guess what? Gorilla Hebrew never turned his back on me. Whenever he would even call me like I do him right now. Brother, are you all right? Stand strong. Keep your head up. So what would I look like to not return that favor towards him. This is what brotherhood is about. Understand that. Y'all have never seen Gorilla come out and bang on me over some polite stuff. Not only the polite situation, but also when they tried to come at me and call me a molester over a 13-year-old girl and I was 37, Gorilla didn't do all of that. He stepped back, looked at the situation, and never accused me of none of that. And so you got to have loyalty for your brothers. Like, man, listen, anybody come at Captain, I don't give a damn who you are. I'm banging, I'm on the side of Captain Tazarayach. And that's what make this hard right now for me, because I'm looking at two goddamn brothers who I love and have respect for, regardless of the sin you make. As long as you still repented to the Most High. See, if you repented, what can I say about it? That's between you and your Lord now. I got to step back from that. Why? Because you repented to the Most High. And I do now agree. I do agree. And I'm going to tell you where I was wrong at when I said don't step down. I was wrong from saying don't step down as I listen and, observe stuff. Yeah, you got to step down from your position where you at, but that don't mean you stop teaching. See? It don't mean you stop teaching. You keep teaching now, and you beg and ask for forgiveness from the Most High. And guess what? He will forgive you. Let me prove it. Let me show you. Let me show you in the scripture. I'll show you right here in the scripture. Ask for forgiveness. It's only one thing that the Most High will not forgive you for. What is that, y'all? That is blasphemy. That's when you blaspheme the Most High God. He's not going to forgive you for blaspheming the Most High God. You understand? So it's only one thing. It's only one thing that the Most High is not going to forgive you for. Unless, I could be corrected. Tell me, I don't know. But as far as I know, I looked up stuff, and blasphemy is one of the most things that he will not. And what type of man hates on a brother that helps people? Stop hating on Captain Tazarayach. I agree. I don't want nobody in here, and I don't want to see you. I don't want to see no disrespectful comments towards Captain Tazarayach in my chat. That's one thing I'm not going to go for. I'm not allowing that. I'm not going to allow none of that. He have a right to feel the way he feel because he's a leader of men, man. So he got that right. We're not in his shoes. We're not in his position. I'm not in his position. Okay, all right. The brother added on, suicide is also unforgivable. Okay, suicide is also unforgivable. And sometimes, man, you don't even know the position of a brother. How do we know that Gorilla Hebrew is not suicidal right now? Because when you look at him and he see his position, y'all never know. And then when something like that happened, you'll be like, God damn, I ain't never knew he would do something like that. I'm not saying he'd do it, but you got to think about that. This is when you pose all of you priests that's out there. This is when you step up, you condemn his actions, but then at the same time, this is what Dr. Khalid used to do to us. You tear it down, and then you build it right back up. You don't leave them down. You tear it down, you condemn the actions, but then after you do all of that, you got to build the brother back up now. You see? You let him know how you feel. We let him know how we feel, but you don't leave him down. That's all I'm saying. Now, Captain Tazarayach pulled out some goddamn good ass scriptures on me. Not on me, but on the people. And here it is right here. He pulled out some good scriptures. See, that's what I like. Like, if you can back your joint up with the science and with the scriptures, and you back it up, man, I can't go against that because you backing it up and it's in there. All right, Captain Tazarayach on my channel. He says, Timothy, 1 Timothy 5:20, them that sin rebuke before all. See, and that's what he's doing. That's why when I read this, I said he's not wrong. The captain is not wrong. He's showing and proving why he feel the way he feel. 1 Timothy's. And Captain, believe me, Captain got mad love for Guerrilla Hebrew. And that's why he feel, I believe that Captain was a little hurt and disappointed. I believe that when he saw this, right? 1 Timothy 5:20, them that sin rebuke before all, that others also may fear. Okay, so you got to rebuke it before all so others will fear even trying to go that route or even trying to do something similar. And that's what Captain is doing. 1 Timothy 5:21, charge thee before God and the Lord Jesus Christ and his elite angels, that those, I got to make sure I see it, that thou observe these things without preferring one before another, doing nothing but, I got to make sure I see it. Timothy's 1 Timothy 5:22, lay hands suddenly on no man, neither be partakers of other men's sin. Oh, wow. Keep thyself pure. Okay, now that's where Captain is coming out at. So that's why I said Captain is not wrong, right? But at the same time, the Most High tells you not, and that's why I say y'all got to be careful when y'all pull out scriptures, man, and make sure there's not a book that's in there that's contradiction, right? Because the Most High also said, trust in thy heart and lean not on your own understanding. In all thy ways acknowledge him, and he shall direct thy path. So the only one that can judge you is the Most High. And let him lead you to your path. So by no means, man, am I going up against the captain when it comes to these scriptures. I would be a fool to do that. And what I'm going to do right now is, if anybody would like to come in and speak on this, here's the link. The link is in the chat. The link is in the chat. Let's get it. Let's talk about it, because this is a community issue right now. This is an Israelite community. It shouldn't just be an Israelite problem. It should be all of our problems right now. Not problems like we can't sleep over it. No, it's something that we all should have a voice over, because whether you agree with it or not, we are all brothers, man. We are all brothers, whether you're a Muslim, a Christian, or Israelite. We all amongst each other, bro. That's it. You wrong, Captain wrong. Y'all tall polite, a new one. Yeah, but come on, man, that's totally different. Polite was dealing with children. Guerrilla Hebrew is not dealing with no goddamn children. This is a grown man and a grown woman. So you can't compare the two. You can't compare the two, man. You understand? You cannot compare the two. And he did not go through with it. So Guerrilla Hebrew did not go through with it. He bailed out at the last minute. And then y'all keep on trying to defend his ex-wife. She is just as guilty. She is just as guilty. And a scumbucket. Yeah, I said it. I called her that. Because every time you women, I ain't gonna even say sisters, every time you women get mad at the man or get mad at your man, then you want to release something. But you ain't released it until y'all two wanted to separate. You see? And who's to say that she was not down for all of that other stuff? When he's getting her or trying to get her to have sex with this man or that man, who's to say she's not down for it? Y'all don't know, man. Y'all don't know that. The only one that really knows that is him and his wife. So y'all trying to give her a pass. I'm not giving her no goddamn pass. Her ass is wicked as hell. Her ass is wicked as hell. All right? because she does what every other woman try to do is when you and your husband break up, now let me go and give these receipts to one of your enemies. That shit is crazy. Let me give it to your enemy and just tear you down off of your post, bring you down. And you got 2 children by this man, a boy and a girl. Come on, man. Y'all, she wicked as hell, man. Peace and blessings. What's up, brother?
What's going on, Sa? My only question about the situation is, how's these guys not being looked at as potential agents to the community that set out like with this whole goal? You know what I'm saying? Because we're not really seeing nothing more than we are reading, and it could be just one big act to just, you know, portray the Israelite movement to be an evil and dark and sexual perverted movement. You get what I'm saying? Like a lot of these dudes not being counted as agents, is working with Homeland Security, working with the FBI, working with the CIA. If they did these things to Dr. King and Malcolm X and the Nation of Islam almost 80, 70 years ago, just imagine what they're doing with the technology in 2025 and the things that they're able to do and conjure together. So, you know, I think he should step down. I think he should be removed. And I think it should be more organic people from the grassroots that's brought up into these movements. You know what I'm saying? People that everybody is familiar with, opposed to guys that's just coming in and they got the money right away. They got the numbers right away. And it's like, oh, okay, people will follow that. But we really don't know who these guys is, man. And like, even looking at the text messages, like the woman who put him out there, she got him saved as a goofy. You know what I'm saying? So we not even questioning the character of the woman that he's dealing with. We just questioning what we read. And the whole thing could be just an act. It could be just a script, right? You know what I'm saying? It could be just feelings and emotions and nothing ever even happened. You know, like I come from the era where we just started using cell phones. So I used to prank call a lot. Like, we had the party line where I was just used to talk crazy on the phone, or I would meet chicks and text them nasty stuff, but never meet up with them. You know what I'm saying? Like, never actually do nothing. But it's just a lot of weird things going on, and it's kind of hard to believe a lot of the guys that they put in the front that they couldn't potentially be agents.
Yeah, I feel you. I feel you. All I'm saying is, like, what I'm saying is too is that what possessed my brother Alahzar to even text some stuff like that, going back and forth with this girl. Like, come on, bro, you gotta be smarter than that, man.
Exactly, unless you putting on the show, unless you putting on the act for somebody, you know.
Yeah.
Unless you're trying to discredit the whole movement. You get what I'm saying? That's discrediting the whole movement. It's like one bad apple spoiling the bunch. Because now everybody is attacking the Israelites and questioning the Israelites and the teachers of the Israelites, opposed to just questioning, like, hold on, who is this guy? Who is this woman? Let's check into who their parents are. Who is their mother and father? Who is their grandparents? Where are these people from? And then we'll get a clear understanding of what's going on. Because they're not having these problems with the Israelites in overseas. I mean, if they are, it's private. It's not being putting on blast for the whole world to know about. Because this is the whole world watching. You know, just like you said about the views. Like, yeah, it might be 100-some people here right now, but soon it's gonna be it's still 100,000 people, 200-some thousand subscribers, almost 300, 400,000 subscribers that's gonna see this, and they're gonna question the validity of the Hebrew Israelite movement.
Yeah,
because clearly a lot of people around the world don't believe in what we believe in. You know, they don't believe in it.
Are you an Israelite, brother?
No, I'll study I come under the Moreh science.
Okay, but check this out though. See, what I do respect about Guerrilla Hebrew is that he came out. He ain't had to do that, bro. He came out to the public and spoke on what was going on, and he made himself transparent, and he accepted all responsibility of his actions. You got to respect that brother for that, man. He came out and accepted all responsibilities for his actions, man. And guess what, brother? He's not the only one. There's a lot of them that probably doing this stuff right now.
Oh yeah, definitely.
There's a lot that will not come out. That will not come out, man. And that's why I say, and I understand why the captain now and they slogan, and I think they need to get back to it. Captain, if you hear me, you need to get back to, if you're not a member of ISUPK, we are not affiliated with no other Israelite group. And that's what I'm saying. All you Israelites that's out there hanging around, come on, man. To me, I look at y'all as just renegade. You're a renegade. You need to go up under that umbrella, under the general Yahana, and let him make you the man you're supposed to be. General Yahana and Captain Tazarayach. Facts.
And one more thing, they probably need to start like putting more younger guys out there. You know what I'm saying? Like putting more young faces out there and let them speak. And let some of the older guys play the background. You know what I'm saying? Let a 20-year-old come in and let him talk and give some of these new ideas, and there'll be more people familiar with it. And because I mean, this is embarrassing just as a whole, because
it is.
Man, it's just embarrassing as a whole, man. I really don't even know what to say about it, like especially to that degree, man. Like, come on, man.
Yeah, the purpose was to tear him down and get him out of here. That's the whole purpose. And for that little sucker to come out and go behind his back and talk to another man's wife, that right there is high. So how come nobody beating his ass up?
And then even her saving his name as Goofy, that threw me for a loop. Like, you got him saved as the name Goofy, like,
but that's
so you had this plan the whole time. Like, you didn't have this plan.
But check this out. She got 2 of his babies, so how can he be a Goofy? She's mad. That's why she's saying that. She got a son by him and a daughter. So you will say anything because you're mad at him. You know how these women are, bro.
Yeah.
You don't tell them anything. I mean, I have done it. Captain Tazarayach went through that one time when Polite tried to expose Captain. You know what I'm saying? With his ex-wife came out, and because she was mad and mad and upset at him, I don't know what happened between them two, but I'll tell you what, she was upset with him, and they separated. And she came out to do what? To try to destroy Captain Tazarayach.
Yep.
But she couldn't prove any of that nonsense she was saying. You see?
Yeah, that's what's hard for me. Like, just reading something, like just coming from the era where, you know, it wasn't no phones, into the text. Like, just reading something is kind of hard to believe if it actually happened or not. You know what I'm saying?
No, it didn't happen because she said it. No, she ain't say it happened.
Yeah, I don't believe it happened. Yeah, I believe it's just, I don't believe that stuff happened.
When she was looking for the strap on, she couldn't find it. You know why she couldn't find it? Because Gorilla threw it away. He threw it away. So he came to his senses and said, no, I'm not doing this. And to me, let me tell you something. When I was reading the text and he was asking her, well, how can I make it up to you? You know what the hell this creep said, this goddamn slutty ass woman said, brother? She said, let me dominate you. Let me have power over you. I want to dominate you. What? I would have told that B to get your ass out of my goddamn house. Get the hell out of here. And kicked her out and threw all her bags and everything out the goddamn window. I don't respect a woman like that. She said, let me dominate you. What? And the way she wanted to dominate him was for her to put on a strap and to go up his backside. Hell no, man. Hell no. Let me dominate you?
Yeah.
Let me have power over you?
This situation almost about like that King Solomon. When God told King Solomon not to allow the women to build in his kingdom. You get what I'm saying? Because his women is what turned him out and made him crazy.
Yeah, but let me tell you.
Yeah,
Gorilla Hebrew loved this woman. He was in love with her. And sometimes people will do anything they can do to keep this woman. But that's crossing the line when you do something like that. The love and everything go out the window. And that's why he came to his senses. When she was looking for it, he already got rid of it and threw that stuff in the garbage. So right there, he didn't go through with the act, man. But just having the thought, I understand what the captain is saying because he's a leader. So just for having that thought, but the sucker that put that out, nah, he need to get up out of here, man.
yeah.
He's talking to another man's wife when they already in a beef with each other. It's crazy. Let me bring on my brother Apostle. Apostle haven't been feeling well this lately, but Apostle in the building.
I'm gonna get up out of here. Appreciate you, Sock.
Peace, my brother. Peace. Apostle, what's happening, man?
Yes, sir.
Testing one.
Apostle, I'm calling you.
Testing one.
Testing your speakers and string your
Come on, man. Don't come on here testing your stuff, brother. Turn that music off, brother.
This song is brought to you.
Turn that music off. Turn that sound off.
Have a great show.
I ain't got no music on.
Yes, you do. Oh, that's a TV?
Nah, my TV's off.
Brother, you got sound in the back. You don't know it.
Okay,
something's
something's going on there. Hold on.
All right, it's off, brother. It's off.
It's off?
Yeah, it's off. So what's happening, Apostle? Do you have a take on what's going on?
Honestly, man, I'm holding back.
Yes.
I got something too, bro.
And the reason why I'm holding back is because I don't know everything.
Mm-hmm.
I saw a little bit of what Tazarayach had to say. I agreed with him.
Yeah.
I tried to talk to you last night to cheer you out last night a little bit because I wanted you to listen to what Tazarayach was saying before you go in.
No, I heard what the captain said.
All right.
Hey, I heard the words captain said.
What the brothers were saying, like on Gad, Shasham them, Shasham, excuse me, Shasham them was saying. I heard a little bit of that.
Well, I wouldn't listen to Shasham or Quanah because they already hate the Gorilla Hebrew already. Remember what went down with them 2 years ago, where they had a fight within both groups, had a fight with each other. You know, so yeah, FOPE versus Sacarii. So they both had a fight, group on group. So I wouldn't listen to them. Of course, they're gonna say something negative or about.
That's why I held back because I don't know
That's
enough.
no disrespect to Shasham or them over there. I'm just saying I wouldn't get no information from them. It's going to be biased anyway.
I don't know enough. If he's done what they said he's done, I think it's a good idea.
Yeah, he's done it. You need to go and listen to him. Go listen to Gorilla Hebrew.
Remove himself.
Did you hear me, Apostle?
What?
Go and listen to what Alahzar have to say. Go listen to him. He dropped his own video.
Evidently, I'm having problems finding that video.
It's on his channel. But I did see where somebody said he took his channel down. I don't know. I didn't look at it. But somebody told me he took his channel down.
I see what the other people got. I haven't seen his channel and what he had to say. I know Tazarayach told him to get in front of it.
Yeah. Yep.
Get in front of it.
Yeah.
And that was a good idea to get in front of it.
Believe it or not, Captain was hurt behind that because these are both leaders, and Captain used to roll hard with the Gorilla. He used to roll with him whenever he's in town. They'll come together and chill and go in, you know. So it stung the Captain a little bit. So I understand why Captain is mad. You know, I don't take nothing from the Captain. He got every right to feel the way he feel.
Well, personally, I don't have feelings in it. I'm not mad. I'm not upset. I'm not mad. I don't have no personal feelings in it. I know it made me think about that Passover. Because these sins that are attached to our flesh, that have to do with our flesh, that caused us. I mean, just think about the Passover 2-3 years ago. Everything that had to do with that at the strip club. You see?
Yeah.
So these things, these are things that can be
that lead up to all of that.
Right. It can, right. So there's some underlying issues that my brother needs to deal with, and he needs to take the time and deal with it.
But do you understand my position on why I come out and speak of the way I speak? Because like I said, Gorilla Hebrew, he have always showed me respect. He have always came to my aid when I needed him. And when other people was afraid to come on, I would call Gorilla and say, yo, brother, I need you to come on and do a show with me. And he's right there. He never turned his back on me. And that's why, to me, it's sad to me because both of these brothers, like Captain and Gorilla, are my brothers who I love. And I don't want my captain thinking I'm going against him and Gorilla feeling I'm going against him. You see what I'm talking about? I'm like right there with both of these brothers.
Right.
You know, so that's all it is with me. But Captain is right, and I feel that I have my right to speak as well. We all have our right.
Everybody has an opinion.
And the sucker that put the video out, put that stuff out, don't you know that he left the Passover to go be with his gay friend? Did you know that, Apostle?
How would I know that?
And that's why Alahzar kicked him out of Sacarii. And so now he felt that he had to get revenge for that. And that's why he did what he did.
So who put it out? Because I don't even know that.
Dude that used to be a member of the Sacarii. But they kicked him out because he chose to leave and go be with his his friend.
Yeah, you can't do that, man.
And he committed adultery and beat his woman. That's what Captain just said. So he should not get a pass either. And he committed adultery and he beat his woman. And I think the Captain need to go back to that slogan. If you're not a part of ISUPK, he need to go back to that, bro. For real.
Well, that's neither here nor there for me too. Yeah. Also,
and shout out to my brother, New Torah Movement, the best Torah movement. If you really want that information in the Torah, that's my Elder Yahawadah.
Yeah. So, yeah, you're right.
What if I say this while the Captain is here? I think Gorilla Hebrew need to have a council with Captain Tazarayach. Gorilla, call, if you hear me, brother, I think you need to call the Captain. You need to call him, talk to him, and follow his lead. See what he got to say about that.
He needs to talk to somebody anyway.
Nah, he needs to talk to Captain. He need to go and talk to Captain, bro.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
Because Captain ain't gonna sugarcoat nothing.
Right. That's
he
true.
Gonna keep it real with him.
I agree with it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Get counsel, man. That's where you get counsel from. Let me bring on this brother Eugene. What's up, man? Eugene Thomas.
How you feel, brother?
I'm good, man. What's happening?
I know. I feel what you saying. You know, that's your man's and them and all that. But where we coming from, this Hebrew Israelite side, we got to give it to him hard and rough. You know what I mean?
You Israelite?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, and I agree with you. See, that's why I said I agree with the Captain, because you are in that community. So I do agree with you 100%. I do agree with you.
Okay. Oh yeah. So that's really my input with. Like I said, I know that's your peoples and all that, but you got to hand it to him because, it is what it is. He claiming to take that position as leadership. So it's got to come extra hard and extra swift. And we got to let him know that's a big no. And we can't rock like that.
Yeah, but check this out.
We'll never rock like that. You know what I mean?
It's done in your bedroom with you and your wife. Why should that matter to us?
It shouldn't unless you put it out there.
Exactly. But no, hold on. But that's the thing.
It doesn't have anything to do with it.
What's between him and his wife?
It's undefiled.
Okay, right. It's undefiled. that element was an unnatural element, and it had to have some type of a sinful nature to it for the Most High allowed it to come forth to be like what it was. You feel what I'm saying? So
Hold
yeah,
on.
we got to deal with it.
Hold on. What the hell, Moses? Moses, what the hell? Oh my God, Moses, you coming out, man. Moses said he would rather a woman. What the hell, Moses?
He would rather what?
You're supposed to be like, man, ain't nothing touching my backside. What the hell are you talking? Moses, man, you revealing yourself, brother. You revealing yourself, Moses. What the fuck? Pause, Moses.
Yeah.
God damn. Oh.
No.
Oh, man, Moses.
That don't sound right.
Brother Thompson.
That don't sound right.
Moses needs to go have a conversation too.
Yeah.
Hey,
See,
Moses,
you know what?
call Captain up, man. Call the captain, bro. Get some counsel, man.
The sexual desire, man, amongst us, man, is one of the most detrimental.
Moses, man, he would rather have a woman spank him. I'd rather have a woman spank me than a dude. I wouldn't have either one. The hell are you talking about? You want a woman to dominate you, Moses? The fuck?
I don't want to be in bed with my wife with no sex tools.
Right.
Don't need no toys. I don't need no videos. I don't need no magazines. I don't need nothing. Nobody else.
Well, Moses exposing himself, so you know. Hey,
peace, yo.
Peace. What's going on, Q?
Not too much, man. I'm trying to figure out what's going on. So, like, did you saying like basically he just admitted to having gay thoughts or something?
Yes. Yeah. And you know who put it out is his wife after they separated and split up. She's mad. He got a son and a daughter by her. And so what she did was she did the worst thing you could ever do. She sent it to text messages to his enemy. She sent it to his enemy knowing that he will be the one to put it out. And so yeah, he put it out. And not only that, it's also been he would want to see his wife have sex with a white woman. I mean, white man. He wanted a white man to bang his own wife out, but she wanted it too.
Wow.
Yeah, she wanted it too.
Well, sheesh, damn, that's rough. Well, I'll say this.
So are we talking?
And the reason why I'm speaking on it is because he brought it out. So I'm not going against my brother or nothing. It's already out there now. The people he spoke on it himself, and you know, he took
well if he's
of it.
Well, if he's a leader, why wouldn't he come out himself? Or, you know, if he's a leader, say, hey, you know, I've been having homosexual thoughts, you know, and doing this type of weird stuff, and y'all pray for me. You know how they say, I got a demon on me, you know, pray for me. He should have did that before allowing somebody else to,
but he didn't know
because I heard you
do that. He ain't know she was going to come out and do something like that.
Yeah, but that's why if you're a man and if you're a leader, that's why you get in front of it. You know what I'm saying? Because you said that he changed.
Yeah, I do agree with you. You should have called up my peoples and spoke to them, man. I agree with you 100%.
Yeah, because if you said he changed his mind at the end before like he actually did the act, he should have just came out and been like, hey, you know, I'm struggling with some issue personally. Just pray for me. He should have did that at least. So, you know, if it did come out, people would be more understanding and recognize that he didn't.
Elder Yara said he never said he had homo thoughts. So scratch that. He never said that he had homo thoughts.
That's what I'm trying to get to the bottom too. I sent these text messages alleging that he wanted anal penetration or what?
That's why I don't want to talk about it, because I did hear he had his wife to penetrate him with a dildo.
What?
Now, so I'm.
That's true, sir.
No, let me stop.
Yeah, yes, that's what was said. Yeah, that was. Oh man!
But he said that was the thought that was there, but he didn't follow through with that.
Thank you.
When you
That's
listen to what he said.
yeah.
So, but outside of all of that, right, as we discuss this as men, we have to understand the topics in which we have to be participating in to even discuss it, right? That's why when you look at, because when Tazarayach said what he said, you know, I had to ponder what he said first before I could think about what I felt about it. And what he said was true. When that should have been handled in-house, right?
Yeah.
In-house meaning with Sacarii. With Sacarii. But once it became public, he's merely just giving his position on it, right? Which is fair. But when you get to the maliciousness of it at all, first when you look at the title, when the so-called brother, I'm gonna call him Judas, when he put it out there, he titled it "To Catch a Predator." What about this has to do with a predator? Nothing. So that sparked my suspicion right there. And then as I went through and I time-stamped everything, I got it. You know what I'm saying? But when you look at this whole thing, and he starts off by saying he was doing this because he wanted to do this out of love. This ain't got no place of hate or none of this. Then you proceed to put this brother's phone number online. You proceed to put the names of this brother's kids online. You see what I'm saying? And then in the Bible itself says, if you can't even teach a man out the Bible, you can't even teach a man's wife out the Bible. What makes you think you can be accepting information from this white man's wife about what's going on in their bedroom?
Right, but let's keep it in perspective. And hold on, let's keep it in perspective. His wife is the one that suggested putting on a strap, but it never happened because he didn't go through with that. So let's make sure we say that.
Well, let me say this because I gotta run. Let me say this and get up out of here. Because I'm still at the job. You know, if you want to live by this Bible stuff, you got to live by it all the way. Now, the Bible says if you think about murdering a man, you've done it already. So in my opinion, if you want to live by this Bible stuff, he already done the thing with the putting the thing up. He already done it to me. That's finished with that. He need to come out and say, hey, I'm having these thoughts. Pray for me, all of that garbage. It ain't going to work because that's already a part of his nature. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's crazy. I'll check y'all. I'll listen in. That's crazy.
And you know, there's one person who did that, Q. Who is that?
That did what?
That came out.
Judas said he had gay thoughts.
You give him credit for that? At least he get credit for that, right?
Yeah, but he's still a homosexual because if you think about it, you already done it according to the Bible.
Oh, damn. Yeah, Judah did say he had gay thoughts and he had demons on him, you know?
No, that's just who you are. You know what I'm saying? Just to finish up, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to get off my topic real quick just to land my plane. What I'm saying is that these are things that because think about it. Now he's been accused of things, adultery, beating women, and homosexual acts himself. All right, now tell us like you told us. We see the reason why we know that is because we didn't know until Gorilla said something about it, which tells us that they handled that situation in-house. Mm-hmm. But you turned around, and he said in the video, I got a timestamp, that his wife had been getting this information from this man's wife for quite some time in his words. So nigga, you been knowing about this.
Yeah.
You could have been and went to that brother and came to him and asked him, was there a problem? Is there an issue? Or you having some issues, brother?
Right. Go ahead.
That nigga's a snake. Now, I'm not speaking out. If wrong is wrong, I'm not speaking on that. But certain wrongs should be between a man and his creator, which are the things that goes on inside his bedroom with his woman. Anytime a woman is willing to come and reveal things in the bedroom with her man, that tells you right off the bat that she is in a malicious state of mind. She's automatically to be questioned and suspected because you're willing to tell sacred things to other people about the man you say you love.
Well, I think it's beyond at this point. I would think it'd be beyond that because she couldn't love him. This, dispelling them type of secrets.
Well, it's not about her love, brother. What I'm saying is that it's about the brothers who say that they have love for him, that accepted this information from this woman, knowing that she was married to somebody that they say they got love for. The answer to them, when the information came to him, it should have been, "No, I don't want to hear what's going on in y'all bedroom, sis. Let me get the bro and ask him what's going on." That's how you handle that.
Right.
So you know that there was an intention what that nigga had in the back of his mind and in his heart when all of this kicked off.
And what he had in the back of his heart was to try to get revenge because he got kicked out for leaving, for leaving the Passover and going to be with his friend.
She was right. Now, so if somebody listen, I've been in prison in 3 states, probably 10 different prisons. If somebody ever said anything about anything gay with me, I would first laugh about it and then get online and say, "Now bring the evidence, bring the man, bring the witnesses, bring anybody that said anything, show the text, man, show anything. If anybody made any claims about me that I'm not willing to tell myself, I'm there defending myself. If I feel the need to. Some things I might not want to defend myself against, and that's your right. But in this situation, under these scenarios, as you have presented yourself as this righteous dude that you wanted to just do the right thing and protect your sisters, that's what you said this was about. Nah, he's Judas. That's who he is. That's who he is.
All right, let me bring on Marcus real quick. Marcus, what's up, brother?
Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
I just wanted to state something real quick. So, just to clear up something that like Yara said, the gorilla Hebrew said he wasn't having homosexual thoughts or none. It was more of his wife wanting to do those actions on him, and instead of just he kind of do like how guys do, is like whatever, he's trying to play it off, but in reality he wasn't with it at all. He actually showed the message where he said, "I just want to have straight, interactions with you." So that's the thought. The theory that he actually went through with it, or these actions happened to him, came from the people that exposed it and put it out there as that happened.
Right.
So and to me, the whole situation, man, they everyone involved, to the people that put it out, they should all face punishment, man, because they brought a charge on Gorilla Hebrew, multiple charges, but one of the charges he was not guilty of. And if you bring a charge up on a man, according to the Bible, that he's not guilty of, the accuser has to face the punishment that person would have faced. So, so they also are, they shouldn't just be able to just go free.
1915.
I was going to say something.
Pulling the scripture. So,
thank you, brother.
According to the Bible, an accuser accused someone that is actually innocent of that crime. They have to face that punishment. So the brothers that came out and didn't bring this to Gorilla and get both sides and get the whole information, they have to get their punishment as well. It shouldn't just be Gorilla only having to take a step back or a punishment for this whole situation. Now, is he guilty for the whole adultery thing or whatever? Did he admit to that? Yeah. So, get a brother the credit. He admitted his wrong, and he facing his punishment like a man. But I don't think he should be the only one getting the punishment according to the Bible.
Yeah, just by speaking to another man's wife behind the scenes, going back and forth with her, that's punishment right there.
Right. And the Most High can restore him. We don't have anything to do with that.
Okay, hold on. I want to kind of say this. Excuse me.
I can restore him when the Most High is ready to restore him. All he got to do is just submit and be willing to go through the process. But take the time to do some healing, to do some work on yourself, man. To do some reflection. Take this time, man, because for whatever reason, this came out. This is not everyday information. Even even though there's nothing done under the sun that will not be revealed. You can't do nothing in this life and think you're going to get by with it.
I want to say though, she had the right to seek counsel. So I don't want that to be like misconstrued. She had the right to seek counsel. Maybe she sought and seeked out and received the wrong counsel. But if she felt something was wrong, or he was he was going about in an evil way, and that's really how she genuinely felt, she genuinely had the right to seek counsel. Now, what he done with it, or like I said, if she received the wrong counsel, then that's what it was. But she got the right to seek counsel.
This is more.
Yeah, I think the commenter is misconstruing what we said. I don't think every woman should be safe and free from anything that she don't want to participate in or whatever. That's not what I'm saying. All I'm saying is that when it comes to the culture in which we practice, there's a way. Not that she can't reach out, but what I'm saying is that when you get to start to telling details, now it's time for you to be like, okay, hold up. Let me reach out to the brother and see what's going on. And if you feel like you're in danger, okay, well, we really need to see what's happening. Now it's really time to reach out to the brother. We're not saying that that nobody's mad at the woman. Yeah, that's not the issue.
The gorilla Hebrew, he wasn't beating on his woman. He's a husband, a good father. And for the sister up here, Love, she said, again, no accountability or responsibility for males. That's not true. The gorilla Hebrew, Alahzar, stood up himself and accepted all accountability and responsibility for everything that he have done. That's why he came out and he spoke on the issue. So you're wrong when you say no accountability. Captain Tazarayach is keeping him responsible for his deeds, making him be accountable for what he have done. And there's so many other Israelite brothers out there who are really not sincere, but ready to bang. That's the problem I have with it. Captain is sincere in what he does because I knew the love he had for him. He had for the brother. That's all I'm saying.
Nobody, I don't think no Israelites are saying for him not to be accountable for the actions that was not right and just. Right. We're saying that the way that when you're in an organization and you form a bond amongst men, then you have, like I said, they had a situation arise with this same brother where he was accused of homosexuality, adultery, and other things. And that got handled in-house and we never heard anything about it. But this same brother came and done this. That's where people say they have a problem with, not with saying that gorilla Hebrew should be absolved of any wrongdoings. That's what nobody's saying any of that.
Right, man.
It's a heavy reach. They reaching hard. They want to, that's what we subjected to. When we turn up and we be great and we take these positions, we supposed to be looked at. We supposed to be pristine and clean, and it ain't. We can't get a blotch or stain. We can't have no error. The moment we do, we got to go down through that.
Man, brother, the Bible said any man that say that he is without sin is a liar.
Hey,
and it said, and the truth is not in him.
For sure.
What did Peter say when he went to Yahawadah? What did he ask him? He asked Yahawadah, Lord, how many times shall I forgive my brother or sister who have sinned? And what did the Yahawadah say? He said up to 7 times. Up to 7 times. So this is only the first time right here for the gorilla Hebrew. So we still should forgive our brother, but keep him accountable for what he done. Because we forgive him. If the Most High can do all that, then why can't you? You're supposed to be a follower of the Most High, man. Come on, brothers.
Yahawadah said 70 times 7.
Oh, he said 70 times 7.
Right, yes. 70 times 7. That means as often or as many as there be need. Okay.
I thought he said 7 times.
No, 70 times 7.
Okay, so see, that's even greater. Damn.
You should be always willing to forgive.
But Tazarayach made a good point about that. Is in that we don't owe him forgiveness, we owe him mercy, right? Because he didn't do anything. He didn't do anything to us, right? But it's not for us to
Go ahead. It's not a matter of forgiveness. There's still reconciliation.
Mm-hmm.
There's a repentance, and there's a competence of for every action. There's a deed, a consequence. So for our actions, there are consequences. Forgiveness does not remove the consequence. That's why grace is there.
Matthew 6:14-15. For if you forgive men their transgressions,
right.
For if you forgive men their transgressions,
your Father will forgive you of your transgressions.
Right.
But if you're not willing to forgive, how are you going to expect the Father to forgive you?
There you go. For your trespass.
Forgive your brother.
There you go.
But he didn't do anything to me. So I don't have a reason to.
That's just my fight right there. Never to go up against or try to, go up against the captain, because everything the captain said is 100% correct in what he's saying and how his, how he going about it. He knows more about this than of course, most of us up here.
I think he should. I think nobody had to ask Gorilla to step down. He came on, and that's the first thing he said, that he wasn't coming in no type of official capacity. That he was stepping down.
Yasha. Let me get Yasha.
Yasha been Israel. You know who I am, Saneter. Hey, I want to say this, man. We're talking about leaders, right? And not just Israelite leaders, Christian leaders, Muslim leaders, Kemetic leaders. When we're talking about leaders, we want strong leadership, right? And in our leadership, we want strong men as leaders. And what we can't have is men like sexual deviants. Sexual deviants cannot be in leadership. I mean, they just can't. I mean, think about this, Saneter. Let's say if our leader was a great leader, but he was addicted to crack. You know what I'm saying? That weakness in him can allow that leader to come in and shut down our movement. If the leader has some type of sexual deviancy, if he was homosexual, the enemy can send in, you know what I'm saying, his kryptonite. Okay, we need strong leaders. Okay, we can't have leaders that are weak to the flesh. Because if you was in this and you like white, you have problems with having sex with women. The enemy could send in a woman to shut down the movement. And this is the power, because sexual deviancy is important. That is the number one tool that the enemy has used to shut us down as black men. Look, open your eyes up. Every one of our leaders, they said it about Malcolm, Martin. I mean, Puff Daddy in trouble right now over it. I mean, every leader that we had, they have used sexual deviancy. And what I'm saying, as a leader, we need strong men who can fight sexual deviancy, man. You know what I'm saying? We need strong men. Being married is designed to block that. Now, his wife messed up. She told their secrets, but I mean, even Guerrilla Hebrew have used scripture that said that a wicked woman is given to a wicked man. If that is scripture, we have to examine this abroad. Now, Guerrilla Hebrew, as an Israelite, as a black man, hey man, it is what it is. But as a leader, we need strong black men in leadership, and that's all I got to say, man.
Ben, let me say this to you real quick. Not to you, but to the people. You gotta understand where we come from, brother. Y'all acting like, you know, you gotta understand where we all come from. We come from the goddamn streets, man. All of us, man. Most of us. 99% of us come from the damn hood, from the streets. You gotta know that we still have some flaw in us. There's none of us who are angels up here, man. Some people, some of us come from the penitentiary. So what's going on is that, and the reason why y'all so shocked is because you are looking at these men as though these are angels when they are only human beings, brother, where everybody make mistakes. And I agree with Mandinka Mali that not only do Guerrilla Hebrew look bad, but the Israelite community look bad.
Oh yes. But the captain, like, let me say this, not probably.
He wasn't a part of my group. You know, we so and so. We IUIC. We GMS. He's not a brother. It's still your brother who y'all all read from the same book, and y'all are Israelites. So when the people outside of Israel, they not going to say Guerrilla Hebrew is that. They're going to say them Israelites over there are gay. Them Israelites are homosexual. Them Israelites be doing this. That's how they're going to see you. They're not going to see one man doing this, because what did Guerrilla Hebrew say in his testimony? He came out and said, brother, why are you talking about me when your own leader is doing this and doing that? So he was accusing his own leader of doing standing in the same thing. Did y'all hear that? Did y'all miss that? So it's not just him. There's a lot of brothers out there doing this. Go ahead, man.
I saw. I just wanted to say, like, I just agree with Tazarayach that I'm not limited to the Israelite movement. You know, we all were from the gutter, but I think that our leaders need to be strong men, and strong men that could be held to that higher standard. And if you can't be held to that higher standard, then black people need to find black men that can, man. The leadership should be held to a higher standard, man.
The leadership was held to a higher standard. That's why he stepped down.
Hold on, brother. A brother said, if this was Fopi, Saneter would be talking about the death penalty. you damn right. You damn right. And you know why? Because Fopi is one of the dudes that put out slander on everybody. They went at everybody, brother. These are the dirty groups who, of course I would, because didn't they put out that Saneter had AIDS and started spreading that information all over the place and didn't even get the facts right? So they were spreading misinformation and lying, and they was telling everybody that I had AIDS. So you damn right, I would be giving them the third degree, because these are the gutter Israelites that I be talking about, the filthy groups that I be talking about. So yeah, I would have damn sure called out the death penalty for them. Hell yeah. Moses, what's going on, man? You talking about, you got to clear that up, Moses. You talking about you would rather get penetrated by a woman.
Oh my God.
Hey, let me back this truck up, man, because y'all doing a lot of talking and y'all ain't discussing no scripture. So I'm gonna have to clean that up, because you trying to turn it a different direction, man. Give me 1 second.
Yeah, you got to clean.
Let somebody else rock out so I get this truck back up.
All right, let me bring in Baqash.
Hey, Shalom. Y'all can hear me?
Yep.
I mean, I've been watching and just laying back in the cut, and bottom line, a lot of it is just based on brothers are not really applying the scriptures on brotherhood, taking low, swallowing your pride, and most of all, having concern with the younger men and women. A real leader is going to. I'm sorry?
Turn your mic down a little bit.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Is that better?
Yeah, because you close to it. You ain't got to be close to it. You good when you step back.
Okay.
Yeah, see, that's good. Go ahead.
I think most of the brothers, that's in a leadership position, and it takes time. It takes time and years to get to this understanding. Is that you got to put the congregation, the sheep, first. It's like if you have children, you're not going to fight with your spouse in front of your children. You're not going to do negative in front of your children. And what happens is that greed kicks in, a desire to be seen and have power that kicks in, and you forget about the congregation. You're hurting the congregation, and you're forgetting the scriptures that says that we are not to shame the gospel and to defend the gospel. They have taken this truth and made it their personal programs now, and I can't really bang on them, but so much because this takes time to grasp and understand. And over the years, I'm still learning a lot of things that I need to grow in, and a lot of things that I would argue about and fight with other brothers about, I no longer care about. And that comes with age and wisdom. And the brothers have just lost their ways. They have made things personal, and they're greedy. They're greedy and they're selfish. And this is what's happening. And you said it before, and I say it occasionally, the Most High must start at his own house first. So we're looking at the white man and the judgment on the white man. We're not looking at how the Most High is going to judge us. The Most High said divisions must come to pass, that those who are approved may be manifested. And what's happening and what will happen is that each group that's negative, they have good men and women in each different group in camp and school. But what the Most High is going to do, he's going to wake up the good and all the bad. And the good is going to turn on the bad as Pharisees, scribes, and phonies. And I've been saying this for years. Some brothers get mad. Some brothers say, well, you're not perfect or whatever. That's what's happening. We can't keep focusing on the white man. But number one, the gospel is not mainly focused on the evils of the white man. The gospels and what the prophets and what the men taught was mainly repentance and the gospel. And we have turned what we're supposed to do as far as pushing repentance and the gospel into like a Keystone Rangers Black Panther movement. And that's what's happening. And the younger men can't see it. You see brothers with fitted hats, football jerseys. They have like a rap. This is a new age Israelite. If you go to the old school brothers and look at the pictures of the brothers when we were on 125th Street and how they would dress and how they moved, it's completely different if you take a picture of how the brothers look now. It's changed. It's a new age Israelite movement. The love and the brotherhood and the gospel, those things are not forefront and pushed the most. And I'm not bragging like I got it all. I have my ups and downs over the years. I've been through 3 splits. But the majority of the splits consist of different doctrines and greed for money. I don't go into it when I'm on your channel because it would look bad if I go deep into it. But there's a whole history of this happening. You understand? A whole history. And the Most High is mad as hell, man. He's mad. So I was on a stream with the brothers a while ago, and I told the brothers, the Most High is going to kick us in our ass. Keep it up. Watch. I'm telling you, it's going to get worse. This is not it. There's things that's happening we don't even know the ins and outs of this whole situation as far as it's concerned. A real leader would have stepped down and put his next in command and got himself together. That's what a real leader is supposed to do because he loves his flock. That's what you're supposed to do. If that was me, I would have stepped down. I wouldn't come at the...
He did step down and put the other brother...
That's beautiful. But you know what, though? You know what? He's not supposed to come at the men after that. He's supposed to focus on himself and get himself together. If you step down, you leave it alone. Why keep mudding up the water and making the world see us as a joke? Step back, let your second in command run your show, and you get right with the Most High. You clean yourself up. Then you'll get the respect. And then the Most High will open the gates, and you'll be blessed. If you're a true believer, that's how it's supposed to work. If you follow the scriptures, we're not supposed to shame the gospel. We're supposed to be examples to the lost. You understand? If I'm beating up women, getting high, speaking recklessly, how am I a light to the world? It says that in the Old Testament and the New Testament. And what's sad about it, Saneter and the brothers and sisters listening, we're right around the corner from the Passover. In the Passover, in Corinthians, I believe it says that we are not to eat the Passover meal with a hatred in our hearts. But you're going to have all these brothers wearing fancy garments, dressing up, eating the lamb like they were holding the whole year to this new Passover coming, and you have hatred in your heart towards your brother.
Woo!
This is
Hey, let me rock out, squad. Let me rock out because I'm at work. I got to get back to it, y'all.
Yeah, let me rock out. I just want to say that.
All right. So Saneter. Well, first let me say, peace to the gods, ancestors' protection be around us as we resurrect. So Saneter, you read one comment. I had made other comments in there, but you only focused on that one comment, and it made you say that I'm revealing myself. So explain that? How am I revealing myself?
Because in the comment, we are talking about a sister strapping on and going inside of a man's behind. Your response was, well, man, why y'all mad? I would rather have a woman spank me than a man. And that's what I'm like, hold up, what?
Okay, all right. So let me explain why I said that. All right, so you were talking about sins that are unforgivable. And there are two sins that are unforgivable. You mentioned one, which was blasphemy, but also abominable sins are also unforgivable. And I know you ain't gonna pull up no scriptures, you ain't gonna share no screens, so I'm gonna tell everybody go look it up for themselves. Leviticus chapter 20, verse 13. If a man lays with another man as he lays with a woman, those two have committed an abomination, and their blood shall be on their head. Now, the reason why I guess you could say I'm defending Gorilla Hebrew's wife is because I came up around. Okay, so my mom's side of the family, you got women that come up out of Jamaica, and a lot of them are nurses.
Her ass wicked, brother.
Huh?
Her ass is wicked.
Oh, let me finish. I'm gonna show you why I'm defending her. She's not wicked. She's not wicked, and I'm gonna explain to you why she's not wicked. Because when I was coming up, there was a really good friend of my mom's who was she was Jamaican and she was a nurse, and a lot of people used to pick on her because not pick on her, but they used to like make jokes about her and her friends because they were nurses and they were. Let's start here. What are the two main cancers that destroy black men? Prostate cancer and colon cancer. And when I hear y'all talking about Gorilla Hebrew's wife and you calling her wicked, I'm like, she sounds like she's a nurse. Because I know black nurses, and this one in particular, if y'all ain't never been with a woman who gave you fellatio while her middle finger is massaging your prostate, y'all don't know what y'all talking about. You just don't.
Hell no. I will tell you, hell no.
Right now.
Well, that's on you. Then you will be one of the black men that are susceptible to testicular cancer, prostate cancer, and colon cancer.
Yeah, go ahead.
Hold up. I told you are now beginning to come out the closet a little bit, brother.
How is that come out the closet? I just told you homosexuality among men is it's an abomination. But the other scripture is 1 Corinthians 10.
I'm sorry. Go ahead. I made a mistake. Go ahead, brother.
1 Corinthians 10:13. I know you're not going to show this to nobody, but this is what it says. It says, no temptation has overtaken you except what is common to mankind. And God is faithful. He will not let you be tempted beyond what you can bear. But when you are tempted, he will also provide a way out so that you can endure it. You out here trying to call me a homosexual, but if I was some dude that was like having homosexual tendencies, this scripture right here is saying there is a way out for you so that you can endure it. And then that's where Gorilla Hebrew's wife obviously comes in, because laying down with a man is an abomination. So how can I be coming out as a homosexual when this scripture is saying that if I'm tempted by the homosexual society like that America is, because they promote homosexuality among men and they make it seem like it's okay when they Bible say it's an abomination. So if I'm being tempted by the society, how I'm supposed to be led out of temptation. I'm not supposed to be led into it. So how do I get out of it when that's the nature of the society? Well, my wife, Gorilla Hebrew's wife, was his way out of his situation. What makes her wicked is that she's telling a business. What goes on between her and her husband?
All right. We heard you, Moses. But if I was you, I wouldn't have even came on and said no crazy stuff like that. You got women putting their finger in your bunkie, bro. Like, what is that all about, man? The hell is you doing?
She sent me to the moon, bro. She sent me to the moon.
That's crazy, Moses. And you think, and he laughing at that. So if you allow her finger to go there, what else would you do? It's crazy, man. Moses, man. Oh, man. Yo, Moses is crazy. He came on to let us know that it's all right for a woman to, finger pop you, man. What the hell? Hell no. Anyway, man. Oh, man. That's crazy. What do y'all think about our brother, man? Let's move on, though, man.
Hey, you say he like Diana Ross, he's coming outside.
Yeah. Next he be wanting the woman put a tongue on him.
Oh, man. Damn.
If anybody take pleasure out of somebody or anybody or even yourself, fucking yourself in the ass.
Yo, come on.
Man, I don't even like wiping my butt when I use the bathroom, man. Shit.
So what's the definition of sodomy?
Now y'all getting crazy now. Now we got Yasha Ben talking about he don't like wiping his butt when he uses
I'm just cracking a joke, man.
What's the definition of sodomy? How do we determine what is
oral, any oral or anal sex?
All right. I don't want to make this a joke, not like that, y'all. This is serious, and we are supposed to hold. I like what Baqash said, though. Baqash is right.
He did. Right. Where is he at, man?
Huh?
He should have stuck around. Where is he at?
I don't know. He probably had to take care of something. But Baqash is right. I agree with Baqash on what he's saying.
Yeah, he dropped the bomb, man.
Yeah. But anyway, man.
So I just wanted to come on, man, and just give a 2 cents on it, man. I like I said, I just want to reiterate that. No, it's not about defending any type of wrongdoings. It's just about if you enter into a covenant which them brothers enter into together as an organization, and you step outside of it in that manner, especially when it comes to biblical things like dealing with a man's wife, everybody has to agree that that was wrong.
Foul. Yeah, that was foul.
Period. Because if not for that, none of us are even having this conversation if they handling this in-house.
Yeah.
Now Moses does not claim to be an Israelite.
I hope not.
No.
I wouldn't. I couldn't see no Israelite getting on the line and saying that.
Don't put that on Moses.
Yeah. Come on.
I also think we should be careful, even in when we especially Israelites. Because there's been a lot of sexual deviancy been charged against Israelites. That even when y'all like looking off into marriage, be careful about the couple. Look into the spouse that you chose to keep, because your sexual secret is your secret. That's what the Bible means by the bedroom is undefiled. That stuff is what's in your room is your business, and that stuff should never have reached the public. That was foul for his wife to have done that.
Yeah, and that's what I'm trying to tell y'all. Y'all keep on trying to give the woman, the wife, a lot of more credit. Nah, man. Why you ain't been send it out? Why wait till you get mad? Why wait till you get put out the house? Why wait till you got to leave? And now all of a sudden you want to put that out? See?
And then they trying to make us believe she's some.
And then you give it to his enemy, who you know is thirsty to get at him, to tear him down. Like, come on, man, you wicked.
The only thing
they trying to make us believe she's some sort of victim. I'm not saying she hasn't been victimized in some sort of way, but based on those text messages, what type of victim is having these type of conversations?
Yeah, y'all gonna say that until your woman split up with you. We all know how this thing go. When your wife split up with you and she's upset and she's mad that, you know, things like that, what you think she's gonna do? She's gonna try to tear you down.
You better believe.
I mean, you know how many men went through this, man? Captain went through it before.
Yeah.
You know, I almost went through it before. Y'all know that. Y'all all see it, how we be up here. Come on, man.
Hey, all you gotta do is look in the divorce records and see who. Hey, they tear them down or they leave them.
Yeah. So, but anyway, man, let me get up out of here, man. I thank everybody for coming on, and just have some prayer in your heart for the Gorilla Hebrew if that's your brother for real. That's all. Simple as that.
Let's restore this brother up.
Yeah.
Pray for him and pray for his family, and pray that he makes the right decisions and go get the help that he needs, man.
Yeah, but where do he go get the help at?
And support Saneter show. Si, I'm gonna send you something on Cash App. Y'all send Si something, man, because this brother's been struggling out here and he's been doing this for years. Send Si something, y'all. I'm gonna send you something, Si. Peace, love y'all. I'm out.
Man, thank you, brother. My Cash App is in the chat. Thank you. You brought that up. See, I wasn't even thinking about that. But if you want to show some love to your brother, there go my Cash App right there. If not, I still love you. I'm good. You know, I still got love for you. There go my Cash App right there.
All right, y'all.
Yeah, man. All right, peace and blessings to everybody.
Yes, hey, stay good, Si.
Hey, right. I didn't know that fight was a draw, but what about the end, man?
What about the end? What you mean?
The dude took a knee.
That wasn't the end, but that was like, I think that was the what?
That was the 9th round.
Yeah. Yeah, he took a knee because he said his head just got done and grease was falling into his eyes. But what happened is he wasn't hurt. You can see he wasn't hurt because he had to run over and get that wiped out his eye. But once he took a knee, you still got to count that.
Ali fought 3 rounds. When he fought Sonny Liston with his eyes burning, he couldn't see.
But guess what, Apostle? But guess what? Ain't nobody saying nothing when the other dude took a knee, and I'm saying he won. The brother won to me, but he also took a knee, and the ref didn't count that. It was even, Steven, on that now.
Oh, so both of them took a knee?
Y'all didn't see that? Y'all didn't see when Roach took a knee?
I didn't see the fight.
Y'all didn't see that? Come on, man. Didn't Roach take a knee?
Nah, I didn't see that.
I don't know. They didn't say anything about that. They just said about Devontae taking the knee.
Yeah.
No, he did. See, somebody seen that? Here it go right here. Yeah, he did.
Oh, okay.
And that's when I think the people say, oh, now it's even. Because that's why the ref didn't count him down.
All right, let me check that out, man.
Yeah, check that out. Check that out.
Yeah, I would check that out too.
Some people saying, no, he didn't. I think he did. Yes. But Tank lost that fight. He lost that.
Yeah. Well, he can't, right?
Guilty. Stepped in this ring, we go toe for toe, toe for toe. Tough in the environment, round for round, blow for blow, blow. No one not mind about that storm rain, sitting slow. Came on my back like a medic, been ready for war. H.O.K on the front line, ready to go. We done run with the jungle, we done climbed out the snow. We don't deal with the foes, can't trust them. Them boys throwing signs, but they ain't saying nothing. I see my bread on my sleep, and when I wake from it, it's about to go down up in the street. We bout this shit, something. Sitting on my feet, cause I'm a man on that fix. Running, welcome to the H.O.K. We like the wind coming. No, we don't slide with the snakes, to the way from us. Get them your last, watch and see this kid gon' take from you. For the babies, get my heart and soul, make the way for 'em. I put my life on the line like I'm big phone. See, in a minute, we in a minute, I'm Popeye with this bitty. We keep it bottom moving like like a city. I'm at that back and want it, you can get it. I got that hammer homemade like a way. Research, run that badger like a play. Bring it towards you like a play. I'm with us, be straight. Step in this ring, we go toe for toe, toe for toe. Tough as environment, round for round, blow for blow, blow. So one not mine about that storm, rain, sleet, and snow. Cap on my back like a minute, ready for war. H.O.K on the front line, ready to go. We done run with the jungle, climb out of snow. We don't deal with the foes, can't trust them. Them boys throwing signs, but they ain't saying nothing. They say that they ready for what we gon' get in the thing change. They living in nothing, the rope at their bottom, they hollering the gang, can't holding the bang, been killing the bang bang. Take away for the baby, they living and chillin' the same pain. I gotta keep it alive, we clean them bucket them up, we make a way to the top, yeah. I thank the Father cause he made a way. And all my haters, all stars, they do the fade away. Up from the gossip, the drama, the hate, they to the cheddar. Oh, when they go down, they still hollering thunder. We go to war for them people, I'm talking young and old, toe for toe. Round for round when it's going down, blow for blow. Searched around from high to low, this info got a red dot. Sources in this clip, man, this might just be a headshot. Step in this ring, we go toe for toe, toe for toe. Tough as environment, round for round, blow for blow, blow. So one not mine about that storm, rain, sleet, and snow. Cap on my back like a minute, ready for war. H.O.K on the front line, ready to go. We done run with the jungle, climb out of snow. We don't deal with the foes, can't trust them. Them boys throwing signs, but they ain't saying nothing.
Yeah. What's going on, my brother Elder Yara? I was getting ready to close the show out, but because you came in, I'm gonna hold it up.
I caught you, man. I caught you last, man.
Yeah.
Hey, man, I just wanted to say, man, good show, man. And I just wanted to put this out here, man.
Everybody have a good point, though, you know.
Yeah, everybody have a good point. I just wanted to put this out here, man, to my Israelite brothers, right? Understanding the things that Chief Priest Alahzar admitted to, things he clarified and cleared up. None of these things I feel is reason enough for him to have to step down. If that's the choice that he made, and that's what he feels the Most High is telling him to do, then I support that as well. But like I said, I don't talk to Alahzar often at all. Almost actually never talk to him. But you can't dismiss the man and the work that he's done, which you can't deny in the community. He's been there for a lot of you guys, a lot of your families over the years. And at the end of the day, he's still a very young brother, right? He's still a very young brother. And so I support him, whether or not people agree with that. But I wanted to put this out here to Israel. And I said this on my channel the other day. The Israelites today are far from the Israelites we see in the scriptures. And I'm talking about how they understand the Torah, how they understand the culture of the times in the biblical era. I can tell you right now, those of you who are New Testament or New Testament believers that are Israelites, y'all would have been right among the crowd of those who would have stoned Yahawadah. Y'all would have put the nails in them yourself. Because some of y'all would have been running around here talking about why he washing that man's feet. That would suck. Some of you Old Testaments, some of you Old Testament believers, y'all would have killed King David because he had another man's wife. He had sex with another man's wife and had the man killed for it. You unforgiving bastards. That's the problem we have in here, Israel. Y'all are cowards, and the reason why y'all do that is because nobody never stuck up for you as a kid, as a child. When your mama's boyfriend was smacking you around, nobody came to your rescue. So y'all don't know what that's like to really stand up for somebody. You don't know what it's like when you've been crapped on and been pushed aside your whole life, and you ain't really never had nothing growing up. So you think everybody's way gotta be hard because your way been hard your whole life. This Israelite community is full of a bunch of boys acting like they men. See, I'm not bound to a camp. Guess what? I'm not bound. I'm not bound to nobody's plantation. I run my own business, my own company. I don't got to steal from a congregation or put something out there or beg you for $1. See, I don't have to see. That's why I can say what I feel and feel what I say. Because I'm not bound by the crap y'all bound by. See, none of y'all really can't stand up for yourself. You want to check my character? I can get all of my children on here. If you really want to know the measure of a man, ask his children. Ask his children what they think about him. But some of y'all can't do that because you don't take care of your own kids. But y'all want to crucify this man for something he repented of. In the book of Galatians, it says that if your brother is overtaken in the fall, you're to forgive him, and not just forgive him, but restore him. And that word restore in the Greek means to put him back in the position where he was and support him so that the enemy can't allow condemnation to come in and sit down and destroy him. But you cowards, y'all don't know nothing about that. The only problem is we don't know we don't know what y'all doing behind y'all own closed doors. And frankly, we don't care. Listen, he never said he had homosexual thoughts. Judah Nash came on the air and said he was challenged with it, but I guess I promise you he ain't the only one. Because I talk to a lot of y'all. I see a lot of y'all and a lot of y'all niggas is super sassy. A lot of y'all is super sassy. Y'all will argue with a woman better than a woman. And that's because a lot of y'all, and no swipe to those who really had to go through it, but a lot of y'all was raised by your mamas. You didn't know your daddies. So when a man come up under attack, y'all ain't got no heart for it because y'all expect men not to be nothing because that's how some of y'all wicked mothers raised you. I said it. Come at me. I'm not hiding. A lot of y'all need to grow up. Ain't no scripture in the Bible that says he has to step down or he must step down. That comes from the pride and out of the minds of people who understand. Listen, you can't name me a prophet that was without sin in the Bible. Name me one. Except for Yahawadah.
Powerful.
You can't name me one. Let some of y'all would have said, "Hey, this chief priest Alahzar took his son up, took one of his kids up into the Golden Gate Bridge and was gonna sacrifice him to the Most High, like Abraham took Isaac." Y'all be calling for that. Y'all be calling for chief priest Alahzar head on that, but you wouldn't be calling for Abraham's head. Why do you follow in this book? You can't name me one prophet that didn't get challenged like that. What the hell is wrong with y'all? Y'all self-righteous. Y'all act like y'all stuff don't stink. Let some of y'all wives share some of y'all text messages and see what we get. I promise you there'll only be about 2 Israelites left, Saneter. This is what I'm talking about, the hypocrisy. Look, take the fringes off. We're talking about black men. Dr. King, who gave his life so that you could have a right to vote in this country. They had all kind of sexual indiscretions and evidence against him. Same thing with Malcolm X. Same thing with Medgar Evers. But where would you clowns be if y'all based everything the measure of a man's character simply by the indiscretions that he has going on in his own home? That y'all want to make condemn and say y'all wouldn't be y'all talking about Trump taking away DEI. Who needs Trump when you got Negroes like you in the community? A bunch of cowards. That's all y'all are. A bunch of cowards. Because I guarantee you, which one of y'all can step up in Alahzar's place and lead Sacarii to the righteous place where y'all live at, where y'all operate in every day? Which one of you cowards could step up and do it? You can't do it. And you don't want to do it. And you know why you don't want to do it? Because then the spotlight will be turned on you. And then them same ones that told you to go ahead, take it. Yeah, you could do it. It'll be the same ones that turn around and be condemning you once the spotlight comes on you. And we can see how much money you've been stealing from your old granny. We can see you snorting cocaine. We can see you not taking care of your children, beating the hell out of your wives when the spotlight gets turned on you. Peace and blessings to you, Saneter, man, for a great show, man.
All right. Thank you, my brother Elder Yara. And before you go, I leave everybody with this right here. 1 John 1:8. If we say that we have no sin, we deceive ourselves, and the truth is not in you. So right there is letting you know that all of us have sinned. All of us have fallen short. Maybe not the same sin as other people, but all of us have fallen short. That's what it's talking about. And let's go on to Romans 3:10. It says, as it is written, there is none righteous. No, not
Bring it out,
one.
sir.
There is none righteous. No, not one. So right there, man, come on, man. Look in the mirror, man. That's all Brother Elder Yara is trying to say. You know,
look in the mirror,
we all have our rights to our opinion, but let's not be so opinionated where we think we are above everybody. When if we was to all be judged right now, none of us wouldn't even be able to make it into the afterlife. Let's keep it a buck. Because he said that's why they said when I come back, I'm coming to the house of Israel first.
Facts.
Who stand up and say, yo, I know that I'm gonna make it into the afterlife or to the hereafter.
Facts.
You know, none of us. So come on, man.
Man, a lot of them would have had King David step down.
Right.
These niggas is wicked, though. These niggas is really wicked. Y'all some wicked niggas, man. I'm telling you. They'd have had King David step down. Can you imagine? Y'all Messiah, who y'all say coming back to rule over y'all. He done had a man killed, but y'all gonna let him rule over y'all. But Alahzar can't rule over Sacarii.
David killed the man.
Y'all some hypocritical ass niggas, man.
Yeah, I'll tell you this. Now, if it was children involved, then we would have a different conversation.
Facts
right there. We will have a different conversation after that. So whoever it is, keep on putting polite in the title. Come on, man. That's a total different situation, bro. How come we ain't do this with polite? That's a total different situation. Check. So come on, man. You can't defend polite when the children is involved. When come on. That's all I'm saying. But anyway, thank you, my brother Yabra. We out of here. I'm out of here, man.
Peace.
Peace.
stand up for y'all, but I don't anything. No, he got my back and he won't ever change. That's loyalty, that's Lawya. Me from the bottom, me from my bottom. I stand up for y'all, but I don't everything. No, he got my back and he won't ever change. Never change. Loyalty, that's Lawya. Me from the bottom, me from my bottom. I stand up for y'all, and they spirit in me. They out that black, cause that's some bricks he will be into me. My brother with a fan, cause they ain't really friendly. Sleeping on the floor, had nothing, they don't really feel me. Raise them on like he was 10, no, they don't really hit me. Women make me blow and smoke, it's a chimney. Ain't no dope, don't own it with me. I'm known from blocks to hoods, no need to mention names. Oh yeah, we do this for y'all, but that don't mean anything. If for them babies, they had nothing but a breathe for rain. If for them young ones, they would be, it would raise the pain. I bring that sword from my mouth, we gon' make a change. I stand up for y'all, I won't breathe his name. I stand up for y'all, but I don't anything. No, he got my back and he won't ever change. That's loyalty, that's Lawya. Me from the bottom, me from my bottom. I stand up for y'all, but I don't everything. No, he got my back and he won't ever change. Never change. Loyalty, that's Lawya. Me from the bottom, me from my bottom. Stay on my toes and watch my back, I know them devils creeping. Walk with the spirit, got that word, they can hear it breathing. Don't rub my back, don't grab my fringe, no, I hate that genie. That spirit bird, can I be moving, no, you can't see me. I'm not from this world, you better tell somebody, bro. Full of problems for the dollar, they're silly, but I give for your pain, cause they don't care about them. Walk through that fire for them, like, yeah, I got him, you want it, oh, yeah, I got it. Tell them never, it's too late for them. It just been time, the mother, he'll wake him down. I don't wait for them, better wait for them, and not play with them. I stand up for y'all, but I don't anything. No, he got my back and he won't ever change. That's loyalty, that's Lawya. Me from the bottom, me from my bottom. I stand up for y'all, but I don't everything. No, he got my back and he won't ever change. Never change. Loyalty, that's Lawya. Me from the bottom, me from my bottom.
All right, so family, that's all I'm saying. Shout out to my captain, who I have the most respect for. All right, shout out to everybody that came on, man. That's all I wanted to say. We all have our opinions, and Captain opinion is right and exact. Elder Yara opinion is right and exact, and so is mine. That's all it is. That's all it is, man. And shout out to my brother Selah Shalom. I gotta invite him over. I know he been kicking asses, man. He been kicking the Israelites' butts. You know what I'm saying? So I gotta get Selah Shalom over here to take on Elder Yara. How many of y'all ever heard of Pastor Manning? With a show of hands. How many of y'all ever heard of Pastor Manning? Come on, show me that y'all know who Pastor Manning is. If y'all don't know, here you go right here. How many of y'all know who Pastor Manning is? I'm gonna tell you something. Pastor Manning is hated by a lot of people, and that's because Pastor Manning, he call it like he see it. He don't hold his tongue. He don't bite his tongue for nobody. I will be sitting in Pastor Manning's office this Thursday at 2:00 sharp, face to face. This will be my second time with Pastor Manning interviewing him. So if y'all know who Pastor Manning is, y'all know how he give it up. He don't sugarcoat nothing. Let me see if I can go to my classic video with me and Pastor Manning. Let me see if I can dig that up real quick. Come on. Where's that at? Oh, here you go. Is this it? Let me see. Oh, yeah.
Black Power family, welcome to another Saneter TV.
Yeah, that's it. Let me go dig in the trunk. Let me go in the cases. That's it right there. Pastor Manning, don't bite his tongue for nobody. And I want to let y'all know too that Pastor Manning is also running for mayor of New York City this year. Pastor Manning is running for mayor in New York City, y'all. So I will be over his house at the Church of Allah Church. Here's the video. Let me catch y'all up to date who Pastor Manning is. And that's his Mercedes Benz.
Peace and Black Power, family. Welcome to another Saneter TV House of Consciousness production. The interview. Take a look at Peace and Black Power, family. Welcome to another Saneter TV House of Consciousness production. The interview. Take a look at Pastor Manning S550 in front of his headquarters, the church. You see, it's all right for the reverends and the pastors and the imams and the rappers. They can have all of the good stuff. But the minute we, as the so-called conscious people, try to get them things, we are stoned with rocks. We are condemned by our own people, by the so-called conscious niggas and niggettes. We don't pose to have that. We supposed to be raggedy, broke, starving, naked, and out of doors if you leave it up to them. But anyway, family, I want to let you know that the interview was powerful. It was nice. I loved it. I enjoyed it. It was funny as hell to me. Just sitting there looking at my brother pastor. It was funny. I didn't want to go in there and beat him up. I wanted to go in there and get an interview with him. Right. I leave that for y'all with the comments. I wanted to go in there.
Very much. My name is Pastor James David Manning. We are actually we're celebrating the 25th anniversary of the giving of the word Allah. It means the land where the people shall walk barefoot because the land is holy ground. It's the new name, however, the most critical thing. It's the new name for the community formerly known as Harlem. I came to this community in the mid-'60s as a young teenager, 15, 16 years old. My grandmother lived on 100. My God, if I could get the black man from the 60s and 70s, I'd be happy.
I think Pastor Manny will beat a lot of y'all up. For real. Pastor Manny don't play the Negro stuff. He will beat y'all up, man.
Church I'm a part of, but their strategy is sellout, rip off, pimping of the people. Pastors over the last generation have become really just pimps.
He's not your normal pastor, y'all. I'm trying to tell you who Pastor Manning is. He's not your normal pastor. He will beat up on the gay community, all of that, man. He's not your regular normal pastor that kiss their butt. He go hardcore.
Pimping the gospel, pimping women who don't have husbands or strong fathers in the home, and they're just taking advantage of them in the worst sort and destroying the integrity of the black family, if you will. That's what they do. What we're doing is obviously offering every opposition visible and possible to what they are doing, and to try to rebuild, starting with the black man. He needs to be rebuilt. He's been destroyed. He's been torn down. He's been beaten down. He's been welfared out. He's been prostituted. He doesn't even know who he is anymore. I mean, you know, back in the day, the Elijah Muhammad used to talk about how lost the black man was, and that was back in the 60s and 70s. And my God, if I could get the black man from the 60s and 70s, I'd be happy just to have that statue of man again. He has been destroyed through the civil rights movement. He's been destroyed worse now with the sodomy, these sodomites, these homosexuals, is destroying his integrities. So we're here to restore, to rebuild, to teach the absolute truth, and more specifically to let him know that he was once the owner, perhaps one of the greatest communities on planet Earth when he owned Harlem. He didn't know how valuable it was. Others have come up here now and have demonstrated it is extremely valuable, but that's a part of what we're trying to do, and it's an uphill battle because we're fighting the black church that does not have any respect whatsoever for the black man or black people in general or the word of God either.
I was watching a few of your videos on YouTube before I came here so I could write down some questions for you. And I came across a few interesting statements that you was making. One of them that I would like to ask you is, you said black people make good slaves. Would you mind clarifying that and go into why you say that?
Yeah, because they put up no resistance to enslavement, and there never would have been a slave that put foot on American soil, whether it was in the Caribbean first or Plymouth Rock here in America, if black men in Africa, well, they didn't truly understand what was happening when they were selling their own children and captives from other tribes onto those slave ships. They didn't truly understand that. They should have. They should have been in touch with God. They should have known that something was amiss. But it has been the nature of the black man to be submissive. You know, when you say you believe in affirmative action, and you accept a lesser position in academics or in otherwise, you are actually saying, I accept myself as being less than the other man, so therefore my score does not have to be as high as his. That is total submission, and that's what we're being taught to do. So we make good slaves because, well, I don't make good slaves, black people do, because they really don't have the tenacity to fight back. Listen, if the Indians could have been enslaved, the blacks would have never been the need for them. And Andrew Jackson, president of America at one point in time, there's this whole history of the Trail of Tears where he marched Indians over 500 miles and put them on reservations. We know about the politicians putting the Indians on reservations because they wouldn't do slave work. We have a mentality that only God can help. Only God can help us out of that mentality of submitting ourselves in such ridiculous way. When I look at these pastors in these churches here in Harlem, they're submitting themselves to all this nonsense. They're submitting themselves to sodomy, to foolishness. It's ridiculous.
On that. You also said that black people are the most racist people. Do you really believe that? How can black people be racist when we don't have no power? We don't have the power to be a racist.
Yeah, I've said that, and I think that the conversation that has evolved over the last generation, a couple of decades at the very least, has been that black people can't be racist because in order to be a racist, you have to have some sort of economic or political power to oppress somebody else when you look at racism from that point of view. That was not what I was talking about, and that's not what racism is. Racism is when you base everything, when you look at everything based on your race. That is to say that black people right now in 96% approve of Obama simply because of the color of his skin. They don't give a damn whether he's Muslim, whether he's a sodomite. They don't care. That's racism. It has nothing to do with their ability to have power or express power to oppress anybody else. But everything, listen, racism is a cottage industry for black people that I'm not sure whether the number is up to 70%, certainly between 50 to 70% of all the women, if you want, the daughters of Ham. And I've been pointing the one that God cursed because Canaan, Ham had looked at his father Noah's nakedness. Canaan is the other land. So biblically, and this is without refutation, biblically, Ham occupied Egypt, the northeastern part of Africa, and his son Canaan occupied the land now owned by the Jews. The Palestinians weren't the first one to own that land. Listen, Joshua and Moses and all that crowd took that land from Canaan, who was Ham's son. So the two greatest nations of biblical time was Ham in Egypt and Canaan in Canaan land. And the Bible is absolutely unequivocally clear about that. So why would I want to be a Jew? Why would I want to claim to be an Israelite when we know the Bible gives the power of the greatest people at one point to Ham and to Canaan? So I think the Israelites are all backwards on that. They need to straighten that out because they're taking people in the wrong direction.
Are you a proud black man? Are you proud of your skin color? Because, you know, some people might say, well, I think he hates himself. He talks so much about the black woman and the black man. Are you proud of who you are today in your skin? Let's go. Let's go.
You know, I've recently started a teaching about the beauty of the Hamite woman. You can refer to her as the black woman if you want, the daughters of Ham. And I've been pointing out that she immediately gets passed by because the color of her skin, if it's usually dark, and we've been had some classes on this, that the Hamite woman and the Hamite man as well, his skin really isn't black. It's a mixture of mahogany and.
So yeah, I will be sitting down face to face with Pastor Manning, and this time the question is going to be even harder. And if anybody have any real good questions that y'all would like for me to ask, I will ask them. Let me put my email in the chat, and I will ask them, and I will say where the question is coming from. I will put your name in it, but in order for y'all to see it, that you're going to have to go to Saneter's Patreon. It's going to be a real powerful interview. And I was calling the captain. I'm going to see if the captain want to come with me, because the captain always wanted to get at Pastor Manning. So I'll let Captain do all his things after I finish my interview, and then I'll let Captain interview him and ask some questions. So I'm going to give the captain a call, see if he want to roll with me. He always wants to get in with Pastor Manning. So if anybody have any questions, there's my email. Hit me with a question with your name there, and I will ask that question. Pastor Manning is nothing to play with. I know y'all look at him as, oh, you know, he's this or that. Yeah, but he speak his mind. He speak his truth. Yeah, that would be a good debate. But I would roll with Pastor Manning. And I'm gonna tell you something. Captain Tazarayach would agree a lot with Pastor Manning. I don't know if he agree with him he wouldn't agree with him when he's talking about the Bible. But in politics and what's going on and all that, I think Captain would agree with him on that. Remember when I had Captain Tazarayach and the little African boy, and I was asking him, do you see him as your brother, Captain? Captain said he would not feed him. Well, that's where we were standing at. We were standing in front of his church, the Alahzar church. And because that's when I just finished interviewing him, and I had Captain come over. And, you know, that's where we was at, right there in front of that church right there, which is on 122nd and Malcolm X Boulevard, Lenox Avenue, also known as Lenox Avenue. So yeah, man, it's going to be a good one. It's going to be good. I'm getting some real powerful questions, and email me y'all questions if y'all want to have y'all question answered. Peace and Black Power. Thank everybody for coming out. Have some nice, strong prayers for our brother Gorilla Hebrew. And also, I'm going to start saying we need to pray for our brother Moses 777 as well. Because Moses starting to have these weird thoughts. And we're going to have to pray for our brother. I love my brother Moses. We're going to have to start praying for him, where he could begin to get his mind and his head right as well. Moses letting women play with his bunkie hole, and that ain't cool. That is not cool, Moses. that's one step away, one thought away from the other thing, the toy. And we don't want that, Brother Moses. We love you, brother. Get out of that wicked mindset, brother. Get out of that wicked mindset, brother. Peace. Shalom to my people. We out.